Have you ever wondered how a lie detector or polygraph actually works? It's a fascinating subject with a history of controversy. Let's dive into the details. At its core, a polygraph test is designed to measure physiological responses, which are thought to change when a person is being deceptive. It's not magic, but a collection of scientific measurements. A polygraph is essentially a device that records multiple physiological indices such as blood pressure, pulse, respiration, and skin conductivity simultaneously while a person is asked and answers a series of questions. It's important to clarify a common misconception. A polygraph doesn't detect lies directly. It measures the physical symptoms of stress and anxiety that may accompany deception. The core of the polygraph relies on attaching several sensors to the individual being tested to capture involuntary changes in their body's functions. These are responses they cannot consciously control. To measure cardiovascular activity, a blood pressure cuff is inflated around the arm. This records changes in heart rate and blood pressure, which are expected to increase under stress from deception. Two pneumographs, rubber tubes placed around the chest and abdomen, measure the breathing rate and depth. Lying is theorized to cause subtle, involuntary changes in breathing patterns. Electrodes attached to the fingertips measure changes in skin conductivity, also known as the galvanic skin response, or GSR. Increased sweating, even subtle, indicates higher emotional arousal or stress. The actual polygraph test is structured methodically. It's not just about hooking up wires. The preceding preparation and the questioning technique are crucial components. Before the main test, there's a pre-test interview. The examiner gathers background information and explains how the polygraph works, aiming to increase the psychological impact and clarity of the questions. Questions are categorized. Irrelevant questions establish a baseline response, while relevant questions pertain directly to the issue under investigation. The comparison of responses is what the examiner analyzes. The examiner looks for significant increases in physiological activity when relevant questions are asked compared to baseline responses. A strong, consistent deviation suggests a deceptive response. The whole concept of polygraphy hinges on a specific psychological theory regarding human behavior and stress response. The core assumption is that the act of intentional deception, particularly when the stakes are high, causes a measurable increase in physiological arousal, or stress, which the polygraph captures. Despite its use, the polygraph is subject to significant limitations. Factors like anxiety, medical conditions, and countermeasures can all affect the results, leading to errors. The polygraph remains a tool for investigation and screening, though its interpretation and scientific validity are often debated among experts. While polygraphs are used by some government agencies and law enforcement for screening, they are generally not admissible as evidence in U.S. federal courts due to concerns about their reliability. Ultimately, the polygraph measures physiological responses, not lies. Its results should be treated as one piece of information, not definitive proof of truth or deception.